UDI registration in Swissdamed will soon become a critical requirement for medical device manufacturers, authorized representatives, and regulatory importers serving the Swiss and Liechtenstein markets. From July 1, 2026, registering Unique Device Identification, or UDI, in Swissdamed will be mandatory, with a 6-month transition period ending on December 31, 2026. However, if a serious incident occurs, a field safety corrective action needs to be taken. If a significant trend in safety issues is identified, immediate registration will be required starting on the very same day the rule takes effect on July 1, 2026. This means that companies cannot afford to wait until the end of the year to get their registrations in order. So, what exactly does this involve? Under the Swiss Medical Devices Ordinance, known as MEDO, and the Ordinance on In Vitro Diagnostic Medical Devices, or IVDO, every manufacturer and system or procedure pack assembler must assign a UDI to their devices, systems, or packs, with the exception of custom-made devices. This UDI must appear on the labeling of the product and on all higher levels of packaging, except for shipping containers. Alongside labeling, companies must keep an up-to-date list of all UDIs they have assigned. This forms part of the technical documentation required under the European MDR and IVDR frameworks. Once assigned, UDIs also need to be registered, following the processes set out in Article 29 of the MDR and Article 24 of the IVDR. Here's where it gets interesting. While Switzerland's rules align with the EU's MDR and IVDR in many ways, the country is not part of the European Economic Area, and the mutual recognition agreement between Switzerland and the EU has not been updated. This means registering your device in UDIMED. The EU's database does not meet the Swiss requirements. You'll still need to register in Swissdamed. Swissdamed's UDI registration module is currently in development. Sections of the module are expected to become available in 2025 for voluntary registration of certain devices before the mandatory deadline. Swissmedic, the authority managing this process, has already been testing and gathering feedback. In June 2024, they conducted a large-scale test with Swiss manufacturers uploading devices in XML format. The test was successful and led to improvements in the Swissdamed platform. They also carried out a survey targeting organizations responsible for master data, supply chain management, procurement, and logistics. Out of 451 companies that responded, the vast majority, 84%, reported using GS1 as their UDI issuing agency. Even more encouraging, 75% of respondents said they would be ready to register in Swissdamed at the same time as UDIMED. The survey also revealed strong preferences for registration methods. Many organizations favored being able to upload Excel spreadsheets or transfer data directly from UDIMED, which would simplify the process for companies that have already registered their devices in the EU. The Swissdamed rollout will happen in phases. The first release, expected in 2025, will allow certain devices to be registered using XML files in UDIMED format. By July 1, 2026, all devices must be in the Swissdamed database, and manufacturers or authorized representatives will have until December 31, 2026 to finalize any remaining registrations. For companies in the medical device sector, preparation is key. The deadlines may sound far off now, but the work involved in gathering accurate data, ensuring compliance, and uploading device information can be significant, especially for organizations with large product portfolios. This is where MedEnvoy can help. With deep expertise in Swiss regulatory requirements and hands-on experience with UDI registration, we can manage your initial Swissdamed registrations, keep them updated throughout the product lifecycle, and ensure you meet every compliance deadline. We also offer Swiss Authorized Representative and Swiss Regulatory Importer services, helping manufacturers not only meet legal requirements, but also operate smoothly and confidently in the Swiss and Liechtenstein markets. By starting early, using the right tools, and working with experienced partners, you can avoid last-minute stress, ensure your registrations are accurate, and keep your products on the market without disruption. To learn more about Swissdamed registration, the UDI process, or our support services, visit MedEnvoyglobal.com or contact us today.